Three of the Braves in the All-Star game. Not just Ronald Acuna, Sean Murphy, Orlando Arcia.
Kind of asking him what his outlook is on Soroka, what he needs to see from him today. He said he wants to see a
second best record in the month of June, and all of baseball belongs to the Marlins behind the Braves. Here's the lineup presented 62 days. And his first pitch is foul tipped into the mid 0-1.
That's for sure.
And the second one is fouled out of play, so he's ahead here 0-2. Different tonight. Arise shoots this foul again down the left field line. Looks like a quality pitch there. Change up from Soroka, strike.
Know who's leading the East. Been a lot of chatter from the fish.
Well, there has been. Braves 6 games able to get any separation in this month because both have been so hot. But Soroka, that last time he was on this mound, August 3rd, 2020, that was the injury. But you think about the last time he was here with fans. Did not go, says Allen. And ready for a 3-2 pitch. Foul tip, got enough of the 96-mile-per-hour fastball.
Well, the one thing you like so far, I feel like with
3-2, and skies it to shallow right. Acuna has it. Well, and you gave the numbers, Jeff, but he went back down, made team. And the last.
Well, I think if, look, you start to see, Mike, that we're seeing here in the
1-2. Got him, struck him out. 95-mile-per-hour fast.
Struggled against this Braves offense, but has done okay in a couple starts since.
Acuna bouncing this to third. Birdie. Ozzie Albies up next. Braves team that leads. They'll check on Ronald, the National League stolen base leader. The other rest. That time of night where the give here this evening between these two NL East foes.
I can.
Right. And it plugs the gap. Take the early lead. And now Matt Olson. The Braves now in the first inning, outscoring. Center. It's gone. Olson again. And it's 3-0. Thinking they were going to bring to Truist Park here. And now Sean Murphy. First inning. That's the most in Major League Baseball. And the Braves also have the guy who has the second most. Now it's up to 79 runs, 26 homers.
You want to know a pretty crazy stat? The Marlins as a team.
But Sean Murphy goes down swinging for the Marcell Ozuna. His turnaround all started in Miami May 2nd through the 4th.
I still believe, I don't know this, but I still believe he was within a week.
300 since then. And a big cut at the 2-0 offering.
And the way he is, too. It's not.
Low and away, 3 balls and a strike to Marcell. And a good eye there from Marcell. It's the other thing. He's been out of the bullpen. Deep. Gone. And it's 5-0 in the first. Yeah, that's not bad either. This guy, Orlando Arcia, you go into camp. The question is, who's going to. He hits it to short. Wendell is there. And that will end the first. Now Garrett Cooper, who was sick yesterday in Boston, didn't play, but they said he was. Olson will give this a look.
He hasn't thrown. You can say all you want, throwing off a flat mound or tossing the outfield. That's different than getting build up strength. We were in Philly, remember, watching Bryce Harper, 190 AB.
Swing and a miss. 96 that time from Soroka. And he is
fastball at 96. He just rears back and rips us off that four-seamer too.
Wendell softly tapped the short.
made a whole lot of adjustments mentally, but mechanically he's made one big adjustment. That's lowering the leg kick. The result have not been an accident, guys.
Well, whatever he's doing with that leg kick and everything else, just keep doing it. Up and in, little chin music. 2-2 with the Marlins. Quite a turnaround this year. On a high hop to third, Harris runs.
But yes, I mean, it's amazing. If you'd have told me Sandy would be doing what he's doing, I'd say no way.
Acuna, who had a single to start everything last inning, grounds out to a right. They got in late last night because that was a 6:10 Eastern first pitch last night at Fenway Park. Oz out to center field, starting back, and then Jazz realizes he needs. That is the Marlins' only postseason outside of their 2 worlds. But they have eyes on changing that here this season. Michael Soroka back to work here against the bottom 3 in the order, starting with John. 1-2 pitch, and barely got a piece of it. Of age. But because of all the time missed with those Achilles injuries, blemish against him tonight as John Birdie sends it down the left field line for extra base. And the Braves electing to keep Colby Allard up after. If you weren't with us on Sunday, he went 4 2/3 and struck out 8.
Now, I'm just saying it kind of sets up the way you want before, you know, the All-Star.
2-1 from Michael Soroka, and the fastball misses outside. 3-1. Hitters count, and he gets the outside corner. It is crushed, and it is out of here. He has hit the Braves better than any other team. 2-run homer, and the Marlins are on the board. Arcia, the all-star shortstop. First 2 innings, and now started this inning off with a double and then the homer before that ground out. 2 balls and no strikes here to Luis Arraez 5 days ago.
It's the hard thing, man, when to stay at 400 like that. I mean, you feel like
he's not going to get a hit here. Austin Riley was playing in. Really had one particular inning that he struggled in during that ball game, and then June. And that's going to get out of here. So a 2 home for the Marlins, and they're right back in this thing. And Soler continues to have a big year. That
bases has been awful.
That year, an all-star as a 21-year-old. But he's struggling here in the 3rd inning. As another slider gets hit hard there from De La. He swings at the long run, but Eddie gets there. Started the offense for the Braves in the 1st with that RBI double to right center. Well, that series in Cincinnati in some ways felt like an eternity. In some ways it felt like a. Might be an. Austin Riley has left the building. He's jumping tonight, Jeffrey.
Yeah.